This is what divorce does to you. You end up living in a sewer pipe.
You gotta just go for it.
Well, good morning folks. As you've seen from the thumbnail and the intro, no doubt you'll know where I'm sleeping tonight. But before we get there, I've got to do a 12-hour shift at work. It's my 4th 12-hour day in a row, so I'm pretty much on my chin strap here. So it'll be nice just to have a relaxing ease in the sewer pipe. Just gone 0500 bells in the morning, so clearly doing more for neighbourly relations by starting this beast up. And as you can see, it's raining, or it was raining. It's due to rain again today, and I think it's going to rain tonight as well. But you know me, I'll ride in all weathers if it means I get to camp or go to a rally. So folks, I'll see you in 12 hours time after I've done my daily toil. That's probably the simplest setup I've done for quite a few years. Yeah, it helps when your shelter is already there. This little folding stool has been a godsend for the last couple of years at rallies, because although I bring my chair, I can't remember what make it is, it's not heavy, it's just too awkward to carry around everywhere with you, whereas this you can literally just fold it up, stick it in your bag, and then you've always got your guaranteed a seat, which are quite rare at the busier rallies. Cheers. Best part of the camp. Best part of the working day actually. 12-hour shift, my 4th in a row. Yeah, I've been sat at work watching the rain all day thinking, oh, was this a good idea? But actually it's off now, but the wind's really picked up. I thought this was the most sheltered of the two, but I mean it's not too bad, but you can definitely feel a breeze sort of circulating. I think the other one's just as bad, but we'll see. I actually brought my old army bivvy, so if it was too bad I could cover up one of the ends with it. But I don't think I'm going to need it. I'm sure I'll be fine in here. So if you've been watching my channel, I think it was over a year ago I talked about camping in one of these these sewer pipes. I don't think they've never been used. I don't know how they've ended up here, to be perfectly honest, or maybe they have been used. I don't know, but they're pretty clean inside and they don't smell or anything. The problem was, this is actually part of the car park for the museum, so I couldn't really have done it while there were people parking next to me, but because I finished work later than I would normally have, the gate's all locked up and there's no one coming in tonight, so I've got the place to myself, hopefully. So after the last camping video, I managed to repair that Coleman Primus stove. I bought a new plunger kit and a new generator, which is basically the injectors where the fuel comes through, and literally it took me 2 minutes to sort it out. I replaced the plunger, and it's the diaphragm, it's the rubber diaphragm. I think the old one had just gone brittle and it wasn't making a seal anymore. As soon as I put that on, I'll show you in a bit anyway when I cook dinner. As soon as I put that on, the pressure built up and I was able to light it, and actually I didn't need the new generator that I bought, so that'll be a spare, because the fuel got through just fine, so even that weren't blocked. So fingers crossed, I'll be firing it up shortly and cooking dinner. Just simple dinner tonight, just a couple of burgers, a couple of cheeseburgers, and that's it. And I probably will be having an early night because I'm knackered. Wow, well that was a bit more successful. The one thing I did read about these stoves, watching other people use them, was that they find it difficult to control the flame on them, which I can sort of see it's either on or off. There's not really a lot of in between. Unfortunately, whoever's laid my sewer pipe hasn't done it too level. I'll have to speak to the builder. So the burgers I've got are Aldi specials, I think. Cheese and jalapeno chili pork burgers. Yeah, I'll go along with what I was just saying there. It is a bit fully on or fully off sort of thing with this stove, but I'm sure we'll manage. It'd be so much better if this was level. Use that well-known leveling device of a knife. I did watch another review on it. Someone was saying you shouldn't use petrol in it because it blocks the generator, the little diffusers or the little injectors. Well, it's complete rubbish, because they're like basically the injectors in your car. Yeah, if you leave petrol in them for years, especially a new petrol with the water content, it probably will clog them up, but if you're using it regularly, you'll be fine. The problem being in something round, everything slides underneath you, you know, so bear that in mind when you're picking which sewer pipe you want to live in. Well, that actually looks very gourmet to me. Who would have thought you could get a Michelin star by cooking in a sewer pipe? Oh yeah. Oh, excuse the juices now, they're all over me. Oh, they're lovely, those burgers. I've been looking forward to these all day actually. I do love just sitting, listening to the birds chirping away. Fortunately it's going to be pretty overcast tonight, so it's not going to be much in the way of star trails. So those ivory coloured spray type flowers, They're, for those who don't know, they're elderflower. It's such a shame really that we don't make more use of them. In fact, they're actually classed as weeds in the UK. I've made in the past, elderflower champagne. Obviously it's not champagne because champagne has to grow in the Champagne region of France, but it's elderflower sparkling wine. It was really nice actually. It's quite simple to make. Plenty of tutorial videos online on YouTube. The only thing I'll say is, if you do it, just make sure to burp the bottles, as in release the gas, and definitely you want to be using proper heavy sparkling wine bottles, not normal glass bottles, because it does build up a lot of pressure. And then in the autumn, the elderflowers, they become elderberries. These little small black coloured berries, and if you collect enough of them, mash them up and add some water or sugar to it and some yeast, you get really nice red wine from it. Yeah, it's such a shame we don't appreciate them as much in this country. There's a better example there. So, as I'm sure you'll all know by now, if you've been watching my videos, this is the River Blackwater, and this flows through Essex, and about a mile or so downstream it joins up with the River Chelmer before it flows out to the sea at Malden. I'd love to see an otter or something in this river, because they are about. Where not far from where I live, someone put on one of the local social media groups about a year ago, or probably longer, video that they'd caught of it looked like a family of otters. I think it was 4 or 5 of them in this river, or one of the rivers that flows into this, a smaller river. And what they were doing was there was a little sort of concrete weir, or like a sluice thing where the water was running down. They were sliding down it and then running up the side and coming down it again. They were playing. One of my favourite animals, otters. Actually, I was thinking it was late, or I think it was getting dim because it was overcast. It's not. It's actually 25 to 9. So, yeah, probably just head up, think about heads to Zeds. I'm sure it won't take me long to be asleep, he says. Right guys, I'm going to say goodnight now. I've just been lying there watching some stuff on my phone, and it's actually quite pleasant. Although it's windy, it's not cold, and the rain's held off, so fingers crossed it might not be too bad a night. The only bad thing about being in here is, well, I've already said, your stuff just all rolls into the middle, so it's a bit of an admin nightmare. So what we need in our sewer pipes is, you know, like the pockets you get in the sides of the tents that you can put your phone and your bits and pieces so you can find them again. Yeah, so if you're in the business of making building materials, can you please start putting some pockets in the sewer pipes? Anyway folks, I'll see you in the morning. Night. Morning folks. That was actually quite comfortable in the sewer pipe. I slept on and off a bit, didn't get much as usual, but yeah, can't knock the setup. That Trichology mattress is really comfortable. I know previously I said I'd had done with air mattresses, but I think that one's quality is a lot higher than some of the ones I've been using. So it is about 5:30 in the morning. Birds are awake, blue skies. It was forecast to rain this morning, but none so far, so I'm going to get packed up and head off home and try and get a few more hours of back in work again tonight. So I hope you've enjoyed this one. It's been a bit of an unusual one, should we say, but the best part about it, hardly any packing up to do, no tent or anything. So until next time folks, as always, ride often and ride safe. See you later.